Listen, this report has got me out of my bed, 3 o'clock in the morning. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Real Madrid, you can fuck off, right? One of the richest clubs in the world. For the once in my life, I've totally agree with Marina Granovskaia playing hardball. Arguably the second best player in the world. No doubts, the third best player in the world. But arguably the second best player in the world. You're getting him for a bargain. All we're asking for is 120 million, right? The second best player in the world, still in his prime, 29 years old. Just pay the fucking fine. It's not that hard. It really isn't. You're willing. You just bought Jovic, right? Can you really afford another season like last season where you don't compete for any trophies? You don't win any trophies. You don't win La Liga. None of that, right? If you can't pay the money, then fuck off. It's just that simple. It really is because I want Eden Hazard to go. This is his childhood club that he wants to go to. Zidane is his idol. I want him to go, but I Marina has shown her stubbornness that she probably is willing to let Eden Hazard or make Eden Hazard stay another year and let him go for free instead of compromising the fee. Now, Real Madrid has been reported that they're not willing to go over 88 million for Eden Hazard. Now, for me, it's kind of annoying because this should have been settled 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't understand why one of the richest clubs in the world can't just cough up a few more million. Like it really is not that hard, right? If that's the case, if you're not willing to pay the fee to go after Mbappe or go after Neymar, because at this point, you really think Marina's gonna fold? No, that's not in her DNA. When she feels like she's not getting the better end of the deal, she's done negotiating. And this has been, a former Real Madrid president has said when Chelsea want their money, they're gonna get their money, and that's not we don't play about that, We don't walk out of deals feeling like we got robbed. No, and Eden Hazard, I'm sure he understands that we want the full value for him. Just imagine us doing the same thing that Liverpool did to Felipe Coutinho. Barca spent like 150 million on Coutinho, and they invested all that money into Allison and Van Dijk, two positions that they really needed. And although we can't possibly go after any players, and due to the possible transfer ban, right? We want that money, and it's just that simple. If Real Madrid cannot pay that money, then they can fuck off, right? They can go after Pogba or go after Sadio Mane or Mo Salah, whoever they're gonna go for, because Marina Granovskaia is not going to accept any fee less than 100 million. We want 100 million up front, and plus add-on fees, which will equate to about 120 to 130 million, right? If they can't pay that, then they can go on somewhere else. But about the transfer ban, right? The ban is still can be appealed solely due to the fact that FIFA have to release the documents. Now, once FIFA release these documents, we have 21 days to appeal. So I thought, because journalists were reporting that that the deadline was a week ago. They said in 5 days the transfer ban will be. We can't appeal to the transfer to CAS, right? Because the deadline would be met. But now, to my understanding, it's when the deadline to appeal doesn't occur until 21 days after FIFA releases the documents that we need to appeal, it makes more sense that way because it's like, how can they hold out on the documents and then we're not allowed to go have the possible chance of freezing our transfer ban? But even so, even the fact that they're holding out, right, and we still might be able to sign players, the window is shorter this season. Like I said, it's not on August 31st anymore. It's August 8th. So if they decide to hold out until June 30th, which is more than likely what they're going to do about around that time, that's not a lot of time. like to go look for targets, ID target. And mind you, we don't even have our manager yet. Sarri is set to go to Juve, and you know we want Lampard. He is the #1 candidate, which I'm gonna do a video on that. Hopefully he is the candidate because I got a video dedicated to that already. So you know he is still the front runner, but it's been reports that people close in to him have said that he's not interested in the job because he doesn't feel like he's ready for the job yet at Chelsea. He feels like he still has to develop yet. So if that's the case, if this is true, then it would just suggest that not to brag, not to toot my own horn, but you know that I was right. That he does not even himself. If this is true, then he is admitting himself that he's not ready for the job, and that's not saying that he's not capable of doing the job, because you know Zidane did it, Pep Guardiola did it, but they did it with Ronaldo, Modric, and we don't have any players even close to that other than Ed Hazard, and he's set to leave to Real Madrid. So, like I said, man, my message is if Real Madrid can't pay the simple fee, the extra few million, then they can fuck off because uh, it's just unnecessary, right? We're not gonna get finessed or jugged, as I say, out of a deal because they don't want to pay the money for it. It is what it is. You know, I want Eden Hazard to leave on good terms, and I know he really wants to go to Real Madrid. He's been spotted already in Madrid, taking pictures with fans. So obviously the deal has to happen, but expect if it's gonna happen, expect that it's gonna happen on Marina's terms and with the money in hand. So we'll see. Anyways, up to Chelsea, and I'm out.